What's good, everybody? It's me, K3B, King 3 the Beast, and we are back on this Red Dead Redemption 2. Can't forget the 2. As I was saying, the man earns a wife based off what he understands, based off what he comprehends, and based off what he can figure out to what make her better and teach her. The saying goes, right?
Yep.
You cannot be unequally yoked. But yoke isn't about egg. Technically, it could be my egg because you can't be unequally yoked. You can't be rotten inside and have someone pure and graceful in their head. That just doesn't go together. But do not be unequally yoked. People that are grounded will talk about how two ox will have a yoke on and blah, blah, blah. But when you fly a plane, an Airbus, a ship, you have a yoke. And y'all need to be going into the same directions on the same page to what fly or what navigate this world as a unit, as a family. When you have a lot of people not on the same page, it creates issues. And the man is the captain, the woman's the co-captain. And if you go away, if you do not live in this world anymore, can she continue to what, drive the boat without you? Continue to thrive, not just survive, but thrive. Have your family thrive without you? Have you taught her enough things to what, move around in this world gracefully without what, struggle? Or are you just using her and struggling while loving? You know what I mean? They got that struggle love. We struggling, but we love each other. But are you what, getting better, elevating yourself, and teaching her how to elevate herself? And are y'all really just doing nothing in life? You know, when I say that, you gotta get better in this world, or the world will catch up with you. Your problems will end up catching up with you when the fun's over with.
Hello again.
People just want to have fun in this world.
You're free across Lemoyne.
They just want to have fun. They don't do the hard work, the heavy lifting to get better mentally, spiritually. They just do the physical work. They want to look good. But I tell you one thing, a lot of big bodies don't have big brains. A lot of big bodies can't process heavy information. They just chip it off and they take parts and bits and pieces and run with it and make it sound good and confuse the world. And they never really understand how to actually understand how this world truly operates.
Well, hello.
How y'all think Trump became president? A lot of people took his words for face value after his actions and his words contradict each other. For starters, they're running the government like a business. Unlike business, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This whole debt thing it's a manipulation thing. If the United States or any country is the only source where currency comes from, where the banknotes come from, if the United States, the government itself, is the only place that prints out money, the United States will always be at a loss. Because the money that's out in the country or out in the world that we have to distribute will be what? At a loss to the government that's printing money. The debt, to me, is the amount of flow, amount of currency that is in circulation. But when you got people worth 500 million and 50 billion, and most of the source of money is in Elon Musk's hands, right? So that's corruption in itself, right? That needs to be nicked in the bud. He need to get cut. His funds need to be cut instead of cutting people's jobs. Money needs to be circulated. It doesn't need to be damned or halted in one spot. Because when it circulates, everybody wins. Like basketball, when you pass the ball around, great things happen. When you pass that energy around, great things happen. When you share the ball and you pass the ball, you win. But when you just have one player that's shooting all the shots, you can gang up on that one player and force people that's not ready to step up. And a lot of people don't be ready to step up. They freeze. They just freeze when the goings get tough. And then they lose their cool. And their head what blows off. Humpty Dumpty. And their true colors start coming out when they get nervous. They start spinning their words and manipulating words and saying what they truly feel and what they truly got going on. But instead of admitting what they got going on, they put a name on it. They put a face on it and they put dirt on someone else's name. They blow their stinky breath on someone else's name because they're not a man. They just a spirit. I seen Casper the Friendly Ghost. You got Fatso, Stretch, and Stinky. You got people that are what, big, gluttonous, money-going people that are greedy. And then you got people with stinky attitudes, like spoiled little brats. And then you got people that stretch the truth, like Trump. They just ghost. They're bad spirits.
Hello, Mary Beth.
How are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended. Long time ago now.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess. Or I wouldn't change.
Huh. Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan, we have a problem. A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers? What are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Sure. Do we need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Okay, Madame.
Where are we heading?
I'll tell you on the way.
She the Madame,
Just
y'all.
get going.
And they her property. They her girls.
All right, head for Rhodes. And quick.
She's in Rhodes?
No, she's at a place called Bradley's house, just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
And now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her and Valentine.
Yes, they probably followed us down here. You don't know what happened? She killed one of them, for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Tilly?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
That's not too far.
If they've touched a single hair on that girl's head, I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Of course I care. About all of you fools. Some just require a firmer hand than others. You especially.
Thank you.
I swear half of you would just rot in your own filth if nobody kept you in check. Anyway, talking of folks disappearing, have you seen that boy Kieran since the party for Jack?
Come to think of it, no. That could be another problem.
Well, he'd be a real fool to turn on us now. But I can't imagine he'd last too long on his own.
Still.
Well, I'll get some eyes out. See if we can track him down.
Okay, good. Let me know. Yeah.
Like this, y'all, this gonna be like record labels, like 50 Cent and Rick Ross going against each other. Ghosts and Tommy Egan. You don't know what they got going on behind the scenes. Could be trafficking, but trafficking isn't just what people think it is. We can go so simple as friend groups, partying, having fun, meet a nice man, do some extracurricular activities with that nice man, but he didn't want nothing serious. So you move on and try to find something else. But then, well, nah, he meets you at a party with your new friends. And he don't want that happening. People don't commit. They just want good times. And when things go south, they move on.
Sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Get out of here.
Oh, I see that kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right inducement, a gentleman such as yourself could be mighty kind.
Now get out of here.
Oh, now you keep saying that.
Using her charm as a weapon.
You said your last word.
Stabbed in the back by a woman. Mona Lisa. Get stabbed in the back by a woman.
I'll take that.
What the hell? What the hell you think you're doing?
They mad. Trying to force his way. Trying to force his way.
You okay in there?
It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you out of here.
I thought there was...
It don't matter what you thought. It's okay.
Tilly a good girl, but she like them wild boys.
Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun. Anyone approaches, shoot them.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine.
Now catch that bastard.
The one in front of the wall. Bring him back alive. I ain't done with him.
All right, get after them.
The one in front's the boss.
I saw him go through those bushes. Oh, look at these cowards. They're heading down the hill to the water. You got it.
Yep.
Boy.
There they are by the shoreline.
Nah, player.
Come on, we've got him now. You picked the wrong girl.
Picked the wrong girl, huh?
You've got a couple more seconds to regret what you did. We're coming for you, you bastards. Stay right on their tail, Arthur.
That bitch gonna get him.
They think they're getting away. They got another thing coming. Let's finish these scum.
Are you out of your...
All right, I think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly.
You got a lasso him, huh?
Don't kill him yet. I want Tilly to have the last word on this bastard.
Oh, man.
Come on, help that bastard. That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
You son of a bitch!
Make these nice and tight.
All right.
Lasso your
bring
boy.
that bastard back to Tilly so we can all have a nice little chat. I'm gonna head over there now to check she's okay.
With pleasure.
Could be an ex, man, bothering
He
her.
won't be needing it no more.
This could be his baby. This could be her baby daddy, man. When I say baby dad, he had her tied up. Why? Like I said before.
Idea what you're getting into. I'm Anthony Foreman.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an A? I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Funny bastard.
People think they bigger than what they are.
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. This rope is cutting into me.
Don't feel so good when you're the one tied up, does it?
She killed my goddamn cousin.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be seeing him soon enough.
What are you gonna do with me?
I ain't sure yet. Reckon I'll let
That's
you
crazy
decide
what just
you
happened.
deserve.
You're wasting your time with that girl. She's a liar. She'll screw you over like she did me. I should have shot the bitch yesterday like I said I would.
Oh, man,
Shut your mouth,
shut up.
Anthony. I've heard enough.
Son of
Men always want to blame women for issues when we are the leaders. They follow our lead. The fact that she did you dirty, you did her dirty, and she did. People don't like what happens. People can't handle what they do to other people. You will learn that when they pull a you on you, they don't like that whatsoever. They will never like that, and they always want to cry and blame the woman. They will destroy a woman, image, name, likeness, call her all kinds of names, bees and hoes and whatnot. What? Why? So no one will want her. So he can just have her and own her. They do that. They do that. They want to destroy her reputation so that he is the only one that can deal with her. That's childish games. Those are reindeer games. Yeah, you know, my name's Rudolph. Like I don't play games like this. Like I take stuff seriously. Folks play games to get what they want in life. They play little games and they get foolish prizes.
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman!
I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says,
A witch, two wicked people.
revenge is a fool's game.
You got two wicked people.
You want all your boys
Just wickedness
dead?
all around.
She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat.
I'm not you.
Go on.
I'm definitely not you.
Let's get you home. Yeah.
Get out of here.
I'm definitely not you.
Come on now.
You gotta be able to make up your own mind and do the things that you want to do. A lot of people are influenced by what other people do in their lives or what other people want in their lives because they want to be accepted and they want to be heard, they want to be seen. Like everybody doing the same TikTok dances, everybody doing the same garbage content
Easy.
because they want the likes, they want the views, they want the eyes on them. They don't want to be invested in. A lot of people lower themselves to deal with numbers What's the thing that has a lot of numbers? Aunts. Aunts and uncles. Aunties and aunts. Aunties and aunts and uncles. Low hanging fruit. People that don't have any influence in this world, that needs to be entertained, that have nothing going on with their lives. It's a lot of ant colonies, right? Like Beyonce has beehives. There's a lot of bees in the hive, yellow jackets. But a lot of them don't have love. They don't have honey. She's not really a bee. She's not Queen Bee. She's Queen Hornet. Hornet. She's horny. She's passionate. And she nets y'all. She traps y'all. And y'all just be buzzing. Y'all don't make love. She's drunk in love. She's crazy in love. She's dangerous in love. But she don't have a loving voice. Her voice, no disrespect, she sings with pain. And all of her songs talk about her relationship, her painful relationship that she signed up for. She's just the new age, what love's got to do with it. She's the new age Ike and Tina. If you listen to their songs, they tell you that. People don't listen to the words. They just vibe to the they shake, they move, they shake their bodies, they dance to it. But when you listen to their words, they tell you everything that's going on with them.
All good here?
Their relationship is just business.
Good.
And they get pleasure. They get pleasure from their business. They always coming out for money, making appearances. But deep down, this is a bad thing. If you really look at what love's got to do with it, they have an Ike and Tina Turner relationship. They do it for the money. Like she said, a lot can go down when there's $1 billion on the elevator. It's about that money.
To enjoy it while you're alive. That's the trick of it. Well, I haven't mastered that bit.
People has not mastered love because love takes time. It's patient and kind. People ain't patient. They play nice and they need it in a rush.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So
See?
we're doing this?
Rush.
Old friend Dutch Van der Linde is finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
Social climbing brings attention to you. When you're doing bad things, you don't need attention. You don't need no attention when you doing bad things.
We are ridiculous.
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find
Mayor, the worst crook in town, huh? Like our president, huh? The worst crook in town. The White House, y'all. We at the White House.
Okay. I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come this way.
Crooks in the White House, y'all.
What a beautiful evening.
Rats in the White House.
Mr. Bronte
They need
is
that cheese.
friends with the mayor.
Got rats in the house. Mouse in the
As long
house.
as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
It's crazy, y'all. That high society loves the low lives. People that love the spotlight be the main ones in the dirt, in the shadows. They use the spotlight for cover. But they love the shadows. They love the dirt. They love the grime. They love that low life. They love the hood dudes. Hood dudes like girls that look like good girls.
And you've washed, per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something, although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
See?
Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. And a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things.
Like Bill Belichick and his wife, I mean his girlfriend, right?
Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows, this self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken. All these vulgar people, they hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money.
I always need money.
Of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest, yes. As my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
It's always about money, y'all. Like every time I hear Trump talk, we're gonna make a lot of money. Who's gonna make a lot of money? You feel me? People ain't asking these questions. The American people. Which American people?
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Manipulators, man. They bank on people's ignorance and laziness not to look up facts, and they spin it.
Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Hell,
Now we're doing recon. That's what these big old balls and gatherings be. They hide in plain daylight, like the Joker said. They do all their group meetings and group projects and meetings and stuff in broad daylight. Conventions, balls, galas. You feel me? Anything that has large groups, it's corruption.
Wonderful to see you again. Lemieux, this intellectual here was just insulting me regarding the Redskins. I did no such thing. But, Mr. Lemieux, I suggested that all of us as Americans had a duty to take care of people living in this land. And that extends to Saint Denis. It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, hey, what say you and me cool off?
Gotta earn trust, right? Go earn his trust real quick. Get rid of his trash.
Sleep it off.
That's one thing about people that don't pay attention. They always leave a mess. Rich people always leave a mess. They never clean up after themselves. And they need people to clean up after them. You feel me? They love people to help clean up their mess.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
There's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
We seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Fireworks.
My lord, they're fantastic.
It's like bombs going off, right? Fireworks or asteroids or comets going through the sky.
Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what.
See everybody distracted while things are going on around you, right? That's one thing people don't realize. Be so confused with the Pinocchio in front of everybody, which is the president, while all the dirty work and all the stuff is going on behind the scenes and around them. You got your attention somewhere else, where all the real action is happening at another place. Switcheroo. The art of deception, right?
Everything's fine. We have the place well secured. Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering.
Got you looking one place, but the action's happening in another.
We're watching him and his men like hawks. Thank you, Mr. Terry.
We got a spy on people.
Look at me. Who do you think you
Oh,
are?
he slapped her.
This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. Standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Mistreat her, man. They mistreat the help. They always mistreat their help. And they wonder why. They wonder why things always crumble around them. Good help. Good help is hard to find. They love people that just tell them yes and do what they say. And then when they plan crumbles around and in front of them and behind them, and it falls on them, when their house falls on top of them like the wicked witch from the west. Issues, right? They be mad when everything crumbles around them. They never know who actually watching them. You feel me?
Leviticus Cornwall.
You never know.
Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
You never know who's a spy. You never know who's a mole. You never know who you rubbed the wrong way. And you never know what's around the corner. You sleep blinded by your own ego, blinded by your own fame, your own fortune. And next thing you know, the ship or what the house or the party that you felt like that couldn't be crashed or invaded ends up running into something that you can't avoid, an iceberg. The unsinkable ship, the unsinkable situation gets sunk. Titanic.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. I think
See? Good help is hard to find.
I think we're done here.
Good help is hard to find.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab
And a lot of people,
big
they get rid of the good help because the good help don't do what they say.
maybe.
It's not blindly obedient like a slave,
If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we
like a
need.
little do boy.
So that trolley car station
Everybody's not do boys. Some people are righteous.
and I heard about
A lot of people don't like righteousness.
Come on.
They love people they can corrupt and manipulate.
Here comes Lenny. All right. Let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it. Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Jose is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know.
See?
Exactly.
Don't have a plan.
But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
They got too many, what's this?
My dear Arthur, I hope this letter finds you well. I wanted to thank you for your help with Jamie. He and Daddy are still arguing, but I understand that Jamie is thinking about going back to college. Whatever happens, I believe you saved his life, and we are all truly grateful. Oh, Arthur, I have made such a mess of my life, time and again. Why can I not change and be the woman I want to be? Why couldn't you change and be a man and put down all those fantasies that shroud your judgment? Life is very confusing, and I see now that I am not very good at it. I'm afraid we've got ourselves into another mess. It's not my fault, but I need your help. I'm staying at the Hotel Grand in Saint Denis. Oh, Arthur, I know it is wrong to ask you, but I have nobody else, and for what we once had together, I beg of you, even though I am ashamed to do so. Yours, Mary.
She yours, my guy. She's yours. Here's the issue. Life isn't confusing. We just want guarantees. You feel me? Like an athlete, they want guaranteed money. They want guarantees. They don't want to figure nothing out. They don't want to work anything out. They don't want to go through anything. They want to go around it. You feel me? That's the issue. Life isn't a clean path. When you're trying to build, you gotta work through the issues. You gotta work through the problems. You gotta fix problems. Problems come and you have to figure those out. The problem solver is supposed to be the man. You feel me? The man's supposed to solve issues. What usually happens is both the man and the woman are immature. There's a reason why women try to date older men, but age is just a number. The issue is you want to date a man with what experience and can season
How have you been, Arthur?
that fish.
Okay.
What's the fish? The mind.
Seem well, Reverend?
Yes. Well,
Look at the
maybe
Reverend.
I've been okay before,
Butt hanging out.
I make a fool of myself again.
So do I.
Yeah, I'd be
I went to
surprised.
town.
So did I.
If I was still a religious man, I'd say there are too many Catholics there, but I've given up on all that.
Me too, Reverend.
I met a monk there. Kindly fellow, took me back to my days in college.
Is there any purpose to this conversation, Reverend?
Not really, but he said the strangest things about all manner of bad things happening in town.
Bad things happening in a city. Who would have thought it possible?
Well, maybe if you're there, you could have a chat with him. He's hanging about outside the marketplace, collecting alms for the poor.
Sounds thrilling. Been too long, girl.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna go see our girl Mary. Like I said, relationships ain't hard. It's just that the men don't want to step up and be the head. And I keep saying this, the man is supposed to go out here and get the experience. But the issue is, Arthur has all the experience, right? Right now, what I call this, he's lost in space. Lost in the space. All this space out here, he's lost in it. He's enjoying what? The ruckus. He's enjoying the crew with the boys. He don't want to what? Break off from the group and go do his own thing. Start his own family, his own gang. The righteous way, the right way. Man and woman creating a world together. In the beginning, heaven and earth. The heavens is of the mind. Has all the keys and all the tools to what? Turn what? The world into what? A safe haven. And you do that with a woman. You can give her all the tools and make her a queen. And she moves gracefully through this world without issues. Because everybody don't expect women to be what? Evil or strong. They think them to be delicate. But when she has the power, the mind of that man who's very powerful and witty and smart and intelligent, she can get by and move in any direction that she wants, like a queen in chess. That's why they say life is chess, not checkers. Everybody's racing to money and not strategically playing the game right and properly. You got some people that play good chess, some people that play bad chess. And you got some men out here, they use another man as their queen, right? But they don't have a what? Chest to be to bounce off things and be flexible. They real stiff like knights and move in L shapes like losers, or they bishops and they talk too much and move crooked and diagonal. Then you got people that are rookies in the game that always got to stay close to home, stay close to Papa, stay close to the safety. Then you got pawns they always sacrifice, and some people, they sacrifice the wrong pawns because they look like pawns, but they are power pieces in this world. Like I said, people make their own mistakes when you can't read.
Arthur! Arthur! Up here!
There go my girl. Yeah.
Yeah. I came. So, what do you need?
Wait there. I'm coming straight down.
Mind your business. You feel me? They see her, they like, that girl beautiful. Arthur a fool for not being with her, man. He's a fool. He don't want to grow up.
Hello, Mary.
You came.
Sure. Whenever you call for me, I'll come.
Oh, Arthur.
What's wrong?
Daddy.
Your father? I'm a bigger fool than I even thought.
I'm begging you, Arthur. I know Daddy was not kind to you, but surely you cannot hate a man for the sin of loving his daughter and wanting better for her than
Than me?
than the choices you
What
make.
choice did I have? Did I ever have?
Oh, I know. You had to live by your code. But your code is... well, it's not right.
Has your way been right, Mary? With you? And Jamie joining a bunch of crazies? And hypocritical daddy with his drinking and whoring and gambling? Huh? Is that what a pure life has gotten you?
Sound just like you, Arthur.
Oh, Arthur. Be kind to me. Please.
Sounds just like you.
Sorry.
I should have asked someone else. But
I'm the best guy you know at frightening decent people.
it wasn't that I didn't love you, Arthur. You know that. Oh, Arthur. We were so very young. Think how different life could have been.
Yeah, I think about it. A lot. It all seems so long ago and far away now.
Will you help me try to save Daddy?
Come along, Dan. Where are we going? What's the old lovable patriarch been up to now?
Oh, Arthur, you know sarcasm is beneath you. He's been gambling and drinking and other things.
Doing what you been doing, Arthur?
The filthy rotter. Where can we find him?
He said he was going down to the Theodore Eckhart stables. Something about a horse. It's down by the water in the warehouse district near the train yard.
Come on, then.
Don't be a pompous ass, Arthur. It doesn't suit you.
Oh, should I leave that to Daddy?
Leave Daddy alone. He suffers enough.
Well, I suppose I can take some consolation in that.
No, Arthur. I should have ran away with you years ago.
Well, you wouldn't.
No, I didn't. But... well... I don't know.
So what do you think he's up to?
I'm not sure. He keeps saying it's a disgrace a man of his standing has to ride around on some old nag.
Standing? He's usually falling down.
Arthur. He wasn't always this way, but it has got worse. Drinking and gambling more than ever, pawning things off left and right, mixing with bad people. I'm just scared for him.
Don't worry too much. Whatever it is, we'll work it out.
Good morning, mister.
It's crazy that women always find a man just like their daddy. They always find a man just like their daddy. That's why it's very important for you, if you have a daughter, to always elevate yourself. Don't always just chase money and buy her things, but to actually marinate her mind with the seasoning that you got from your experience in life and teach her right and wrong, right from wrong, to give her balance in this world. Woman is graceful. She walks with balance. She walks with class between the lines. That's why they have the crack, to walk between things, and they get things between. They get in between the places that are difficult, you know?
This is the place.
they dress it up well. That's why they wear a dress. They dress you up well.
See what kind of a state he's in.
But a lot of men want to dress themselves now.
I'll wait here. Good luck.
They did it so they don't really need a woman. And the woman pick up their habits and do the things that the man doesn't do. So people are neck down. They don't have a head.
What, in the street?
Yes, in the street.
Is it your street?
Just get out of here.
Why?
I said, just get out of here.
Just real confrontational.
Listen, partner. I'm waiting on the lady. She's a fine lady. She's just gone inside. If I wasn't waiting on this lady, you'd be dead already. But if you continue to irritate me, I'll kill you.
He's a hothead.
I make my apologies to the lady. It's your call.
Oh, I didn't mean nothing.
Apology accepted.
And that heat, it just get passed on to the woman.
To kill you
See?
myself.
Daddy.
Just like his daddy.
Oh, Daddy, please come home. You're tired, Daddy. Tired
I
and
have no
unwell.
such thing. You get away from me. You head home. I insist upon it. Leave me be. Damn nuisance.
People don't like to see themselves in the mirror, y'all.
As ever, I see.
Oh, Arthur, he's up to no good. We better follow him.
He just like Arthur. They the same man. Younger self and older self.
This way.
And she the bridge between the two, the past and the future. Yeah, he can make a better future than the past.
He went around the corner.
But instead of doing that, they repeat the same actions. They repeat what they've done before them. They don't become better than the generation before. They become the same generation, and all they do is just bring the past into the future.
Wait, Arthur.
You can see why he has such a high opinion of himself. We'll just follow the smell.
Arthur, come on. He just went between those crates.
Like I said, people do not like to see themselves in the mirror. And I don't mean reflection.
Quick.
Mind where you go. Mind where you go.
Sorry?
You can start a new life with her and change your actions.
I don't think so.
What did you say to me? I didn't say a thing insulting.
I'll wipe that goddamn smirk clean off your face.
Ain't you a little old for brawling, mister?
Damn you!
Sound familiar, right, Arthur?
He's heading across the road.
You know, this is kind of fun.
Shh, he'll hear you. You could have cleaned yourself up a bit.
I didn't
Meeting the
realize
parents.
I was here to impress anyone.
Howdy.
Howdy, partner.
He just went left down that alleyway. What's he doing?
Let's go find out.
Idiot!
Don't say I never show you a good time.
I'm just glad you're here. Don't lose sight of him.
See, Arthur, you can be doing this for one person and saving energy and figuring out a way to do something constructive that builds where you don't have to rob, steal, and kill. Instead, you a do-boy for a man. You basically a pawn piece for a man instead of a power piece for a woman.
What's he doing? What do you think he's doing?
Well, he's either waiting for a woman of dubious morals or he's trying to sell something.
So, Ashton, you got the money?
Seems he's selling something.
Have you got the brooch, Mr. Gillis?
Yes. Here.
Here's the money. That is beautiful.
It's a family heirloom.
That was Mother's brooch.
Not any longer, Mr. Gillis. Enjoy the money. And should you need any more, I can offer you a loan at a very reasonable rate of interest.
No, thank you.
I've heard what happens to folks who take loans from you.
It's not even his to sell.
It's just a brooch. At least he didn't get himself killed.
You don't understand. Mother left it to me. You sold my mother's brooch? How could you?
You!
That's theft.
Oh, speaking of thieves, I see you found your outlaw again.
Hello, sir.
They the same man.
Daddy, how could you?
Mary, wait here. I'll go get the brooch.
Don't hurt anyone, Arthur.
All I'm saying is, y'all, when you see your future self, people don't really see their future self. The world will always show you what's to come in your life. The world always shows you what to come in your life if you don't change, if you don't make better decisions and better choices. The world will always show you.
What the hell?
It always shows you what's coming in your life. And most people can't read life, and because they don't really see themselves for who they really are. They don't see themselves for what they're really doing. They're blinded by what they want, and they really don't understand what they need to be doing.
Get out of there.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's just a brooch.
It means something to my woman, though, bro.
Gillis is to sell.
I bought it fair and square.
How much do you want for it?
I guess I could give it to you for $100.
Here.
Here.
Yeah, take the damn thing. Crazy son of a bitch. You don't know who you're messing with. Damn. Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Let's go take this brooch back to my lady, man. See, he can be doing this for her and then go home and she can cook a nice meal for him and they can, you know, have some alone time. But instead, he going back to Dutch, back into the bushes. She living in a nice, going to nice hotels, nice rooms, nice home. Riding trains, she dressed well, she clean. Yeah, he going back to these dirty people.
I don't know.
You want me to go find him again?
Not really.
Well, let's take a walk. I'll take you to the trolley.
Thank you. My life wasn't supposed to... Oh... Is it too late for us, Arthur?
I can't lie to you. I want it, man, Mary. If anyone close to me, well, they wanted to, and I can't have you wrapped up in there. But it's coming to an end. This time it really is.
Run away with me, Arthur. Run away right now and don't look back.
I want to. More than anything, I want to. But I've got some people I need to take care of. Once they're free, then I'm free. Then I can disappear.
But Arthur...
If we're gonna run away anywhere, we need money. Soon, I'll have some.
I know you won't run away. But it's a pretty dream.
That was your way out, Arthur.
But I will, once I get some money. I had some.
You sound just like Dutch.
Got it trapped into a town and I can't go back.
She don't believe a word you say.
That's another story.
I'll write you.
You sound just like Dutch, man. You sound just like a son of Dutch. You sound just like her daddy. You sound just like her daddy. And that's how she know you lying, because you sound just like her daddy.